relax just a bit. Let me talk, man. Let's say my head got big. Yeah, well, listen, man, world it made me crazy. Might just turn around, do 180. I ain't politicking, I ain't kissing no babies. The devil on my doorstep being so shady. Don't trip. We don't gotta let him in. Don't trip. Hey, yeah. I let it go, but I never go with it.
Here in Milwaukee, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the San Diego Padres and the Milwaukee Brewers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to roll. And our pitcher tonight, Freddie Peralta. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Yeah, and as Whip tells you, he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So, we're taking the mound. This is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Santana puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one away. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, a guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Ha-Sung Kim.
And Boog, we're talking about a guy who has great wheels and then puts them to good use. He's the team leader in stolen bases and runs scored, man. Using his speed to just get in the scoring position and then just flying home when the guys behind him put the ball in play. I absolutely love watching him do it because he causes havoc on the base paths.
Makes the grab, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Juan Soto now.
22. Juan Soto.
This one popped up, middle of the infield. Adames under it. Makes the catch, inning over. Padres down in order. Now it's the Brewers' turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Milwaukee, and on the hill in this one, Pedro Avila. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
And there's one down. Here's the Brewers lineup put together by Craig Counsell. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Carlos Santana, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Kicks and fires. That one missing inside. Contreras, the base runner at first with 1 out. Ground ball right side. Fires to second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. We move to the second in Milwaukee. No score. Back here at the ballpark, down the third baseman, Manny Machado. Pretty great year Manny Machado had in 2022. He was a guy that really carried the Padres to the National League Championship Series. Ultimately finished as the runner-up to the National League MVP, Paul Goldschmidt. The wind of the pitch. And Manny gets a piece.
And one thing I love about the defensive side of Manny Machado's game is that He makes hard plays look really easy. Just the same sort of pace about him over there on the hot corner. And tell you what, he's in the top 3 or 4 third basemen in all of baseball. No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
That one ripped. Yelich hauls it in for the out. 2 up, 2 down. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres.
Jake Cronenworth.
Lined into right. That takes care of Cronenworth. And that is that. Nothing doing there for the Friars. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Willie Adames stands in.
The shortstop, Willie Adames.
Pitch. And he takes a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Sneaks through, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Pickoff move to first. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Mark.
Here's Marquetta. That's to third. And it gets by him.
Batting seventh, the third baseman,
Andrew Monasterio getting ready to hit. There's a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to...
And now this is down for a base hit. 1 runs in. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Big RBI for him right there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
This is Bryce Terang, and he grounds one to the right side. Kim with the throw to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Next for Milwaukee, Tyrone Taylor. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Brewers 2 and the Padres nothing. Top half of the third inning, and here comes the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. The right-hander back to work. Here's a rocket out to left. Yelich makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Out to center. Santana drifts towards it. Hauls it in, 2 away. So the San Diego batting order turns over. And here is Ha-Sung Kim. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. Kim getting the start at second, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's a native of South Korea. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line, and that ends the inning. One left for San Diego. They're still down. It's 2-0. And welcome back. Leading off, Christian Yelich.
The left is Christian Yelich.
Avila back to work. There's a strike. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now it's William Contreras. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Avila goes 5 feet 11 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a 2-seamer, a curve, and he works in a slider. That pitch in for a strike. Going to count 1-2. Goes down looking.
Well, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count. But sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
And first offering is fouled off. And that's in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Rolled to short, could be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. And they bounce into 2 already. This one ends the 3rd. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Brewers 2 and the Padres nothing. On to the 4th. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
And the pitch. Fernando Tatis Jr. continues to be one of the most dynamic talents in the game. That season he put together in 2021, one of the best in Padres history. Tatis waits. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And now it's Juan Soto. He popped out his first time. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
The third baseman, number 13.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's Machado. And Manny gets a piece. Soto leads off first with 1 away. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. Quick feed to second for 1. On to Tellez, and the double play ends the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Brewers 2 and the Padres nothing. Welcome back. Bottom 4. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Willie Adames. And he deals. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. Made makes the catch up against the wall.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Tellez batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Fouled off. He was late. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Now
Mark Canha up now for the Brewers. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
These guys have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
And the right-hander deals. Soft contact in the air, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nobody left for Milwaukee as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Ready now for the 5th inning. It's Xander Bogaerts now. A wind in the pitch. Ground ball left side. Fair ball.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Breaking ball was in a decent spot down and in, but he did a really nice job getting to it before it tied him up.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering upstairs.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Righty delivers. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Here's Gary Sanchez now. Ground ball could be 2. Feeds to second, out there. On to Tellez, and the double play ends the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Brewers 2 and the Padres nothing. Back here at American Family Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th, and now it's going to be Andrew Monasterio. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Up the middle. Whips it to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Now that second baseman.
Bryce Terang will hit next. Out towards right center field. Grisham sprinting for this one. Hauls it in after a long run. 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
On the ground right side. He steps on the bag. 3rd out. Nothing across here this half. We're through 5. It's the Brewers 2 and the Padres nothing. Back here at the ballpark, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Garrett Cooper. And the right-hander back to work. Late swing fouled off.
You know, these Padres definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. It feels like it's been one first pitch out after another, and they've given up.
This one's into the gap in left center, and that should be extra bases. Oh, the throw is over his head. Now around second, going for third. Tag, got him. Aggressive base running there, trying to take advantage of the defense, but he's out at third.
Really nice job of hitting right there, but you've got to be a better base runner than that and understand the situation. With nobody out, you got to be able to shut it down, stay at second, keep yourself in scoring position instead of killing a potential rally.
Next to hit, Trent Grisham. Line drive. Taylor squeezes it, 2 away down.
So based on those first pitch numbers and how often they lead to outs, it's easy to see why maybe they should be a little more patient with their approach moving forward.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the second baseman, Ha-Sung Kim. Dives and he can't hang on. Not in time. He's safe. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. This guy has turned into a beast. That's hard hit on the line. And that gets down into the gap. Kim coming home. He'll score easily, and they trail by 1.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there. Chance now to even this game if they can put a ball in play. Maybe an error, maybe a hit.
Now the youngster Juan Soto swings and sends a rocket to right. Taylor makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Bottom of the 6th. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Christian Yelich. The pitch.
0-1's the count.
Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
In the air, left side, and that'll fall for a base hit.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Man at first, William Contreras. Up now for the Brewers. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Pedro Avila will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Nick Martinez.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1. Martinez, 6'1" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer. Now move to first. Yelich gets back easily. Yelich aboard here at first with nobody out. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there. And that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mixing up the speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
And now it's even up. Towards first. On to Bogarts. Back to first. Double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Brewers 2 and the Padres 1. We go to the top of the 7th. Manny Machado up to the plate. And here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Trevor McGill up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Chafin, a left-hander, also throwing. And that one is lifted in the air. Yelich should have it. Makes the grab, 1 down. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. And first offering is fouled off. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
In the air, out towards left center. And no one can get there. Around second is Bogaerts. Throw cut off to third. In there safely.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. That does it for Freddie Peralta. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get. Andrew Chafin enters the game.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
Now it's the DH, Jake Cronenworth. Swings through that one. 0-1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Slapped foul with a single base runner. Because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Next pitch off the plate. Now 1-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Adames brings it in, and there are 2 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
There's Gary Sanchez. Sanchez swings and pummels one. Left field. Yelich on the move, heading back some more. Makes the grab and a leaping play at the wall.
Thought he was going to get to jog around the bases after it left the bat, but the left fielder said, not today. Goes up, and he brings that in. Way to end the inning.
Bottom of the 7th. Now at the plate, Willie Adames. The line to kick the pitch. And there's a strike. The pitch.
Too high. Ball.
Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 out now.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Tellez stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And here is Mark Canha. To third. Tosses to first. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Brewers 2 and the Padres 1. New arm out of the bullpen, Trevor McGill. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Garrett Cooper now at the plate. The pitch. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Tosses to first. First out in the top of the 8th. And now the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Ripped on a line. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Around second now, going for 3. In with a 1-out triple as that puts the tying run at third. Ryan Anderson coming into the game now as the injury replacement. So the batting order turns over. Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres. Puts it in the air out towards left center. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double as a run scores on the play, and that ties the game. So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Ripped on a line to center. Santana pulls that one down. Runner tags up for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Here's Juan Soto. First offering misses the mark. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Joel Payamps getting loose out there. Milner getting loose as well. The 1-0. Hard ground ball for a base knock. In to score from third. It's 3-2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Joel Payamps taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
2 outs, runner on first. Here's Manny Machado. And Manny gets a piece. Righty to the plate. That one fouled off. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Padres 3 and the Brewers 2. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Victor Caratini. Martinez back to work. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. Now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Ryan Anderson in the box now. Takes strike one. Taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Rocketed out towards right center. And that one hops the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Now it's the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Line drive, could be extra bases. Around third. He scores, and the Brewers even it up. It's 3-all.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
And now it's Christian Yelich. On the ground right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. A nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
William Contreras up now for the Brewers.
He is a talented player. His big brother Wilson has voiced that his little brother may end up being better than he is.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. That one down the line, and he picks it up in foul territory. The 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing.
Huge strikeout there.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Now into the game, Victor Caratini. He's the new third baseman. And here is Xander Bogaerts. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Good eye right there. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Elvis Peguero up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Way out front for strike two.
I'll tell you this, that's going to go on that pitcher's highlight reel.
Next pitch just misses. Now 2-2.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Line drive, base hit.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Go ahead run on base. Now Jake Cronenworth. And that one gets past the catcher.
One pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
The 0-1. That one pushed to the left and foul.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
The 0-2. That's towards center. Santana drifts towards it. He's got it. Runner tagging for third. Not in time. He's safe. Gary Sanchez at the plate.
Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This could be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
On the ground to short, Adames. In plenty of time to first, but the go-ahead run comes in to score. And here's the first baseman, Garrett Cooper, known for his late-inning heroics. Out to short. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Back here in Milwaukee, last chance for the home team. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Robert Suarez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
There's a strike. Right side. Kim tosses to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
A couple of pitches and a quick out. This is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Adames in the box now. Takes strike one.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Got him! And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. In the air, left field. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the ninth on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W. Cruising down the street in my 6-4, right? Cruising down the street in my 6-4. Cruising down the street in my 6-4. Pockets full of hundreds, no single. In the kitchen, get on the corner. I was working on a bone. Till the morning, you was snow. Pushing on some buttons, turning nothing into something. It was lit on in my wallet, now these pockets super lumpy. Breaking bread.
The final light score for our ball game.